Good morning. No, wait, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi there. Just out for my walk. And as I was walking, I was thinking about, I wonder what people are doing for fun. So maybe post it in the comments below when you get to that place today. While I take you on my walk with me. I'm actually on the main drag here. And there's quite a few cars. Quarantine what? What quarantine? So it doesn't seem to be one some days. A lot of traffic on this road. Anyways, so that's what I was thinking about. What do you do for fun? Or what will you do for fun today? How about we just keep it in the day? And I've heard people having house parties. There's some kind of an app. You can have a house party where everybody is on at the same time. And you can see them. Dance parties at home with the little ones. That's always fun. They all love to dance, I think. I know mine do. And the big ones like to dance too, so. Like me and my kids. And that's always fun. And yeah, what's fun? What's fun for you? Actually, I enjoy walking. So I'm going to put that on my fun list as well. This is something that is good for me, but I really, truly actually enjoy it as well. They always say make exercise fun or you won't do it. So I had to find something I really liked. I like to be in water as well. Not quite the time of year. And it won't be long before I'm out riding my bicycle. I don't have my motorcycle anymore. So I'll be on a bicycle. And I like that as well. Those are fun things to do outdoors. In the winter time, it's more any kind of skiing, downhill or cross country. But as you know, some of you anyways, you know I like to ski and walk. I like to walk in the winter as well. Even if there's a snowstorm, or it doesn't really matter what the weather is actually. I don't pay much attention to the weather. Ever. And I usually order good weather for certain events. Hi, Cheryl. You waiting for your client? Cheryl's a realtor. She's crazy busy. You need to buy a house or sell a house, call Cheryl. She's the best. And, hey, Jim. So one of the things, I think Cheryl sells houses for fun too, right, Cheryl? That's a good time, right? It's always interesting. Every day's different. Everything you do is different each time. So I'm sure it's actually probably not a bad thing, right? One of the things I think about many times is that it's always nice to, let a runner just go by me. It's always nice to do something that you love so that it's always enjoyable. And I've heard people that, they complain about their job or they complain about what they do for work. And my advice is usually get a different job, find a different line of work, do whatever you got to do to make you happy. I think a while back, I remember there being a post that when John Lennon was really young, and it might be attributed to somebody else too, but that's the one I remember, that one of his teachers said to him, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And he said, "Happy." And she said, "I don't think you understand the question." He goes, "I don't think you understand the answer." And he was like really young. So I always thought that was pretty amusing. Hello, Sue. And anyways, yeah, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'd like to be happy, okay? So, and I am. 90% of the time, I'm pretty happy. I'm blessed. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with the way life is. There have been many difficulties and sad things, but I'm not sure I would trade it for anybody else's life. So everybody has their stuff. And how boring would it be if it was always the same and boring every day? That you had nothing new happening, no new challenges, no new interests. I say that a lot of times about Southern California. As much as I like going there and being there, you know, it's kind of like this every day, right? So they don't have to change the seasons. I actually like the change of seasons that we have here in Connecticut in the Northeast. No matter what happens, I still like it. I like blizzards. I like rain days. I like all those things. It probably wouldn't last long there. A few months at a time probably be my max in a place that was always bright and sunny. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We have it today. Hi, Mina. So it's a bright and sunny day today, that's for sure. And a lot of the plants are starting to come out. Here's dandelions everywhere. A lot of people know how to make stuff out of dandelions and know how to eat them. I personally do not. So that's okay too. The grass is starting to grow. The daffodils are definitely have been out for a while. Other flowers are starting to pop. So how beautiful is that? I'll post a picture later of a couple of flowers that I took a picture of yesterday. I didn't get to them on Facebook yet, but I will. But hey, Mina, I'm good, girl. It is gorgeous out. Get outside and play. Go take a walk or sit in a chair. I walked by a few houses, people sitting out in their lawn chairs in the sun, sunning themselves, getting their vitamin D. You know, vitamin D is a real good immune booster, right? So, A, D, and C. I'll have to find an acronym for that someday. But A is very important. Vitamin D is very important. And vitamin C is super important, especially now. And anyways, yes, the flowers are starting to pop. They're everywhere. And when I'm on my walks, I see them everywhere, which is also very nice. And I know they're not going to hold the Daffodil Festival this year over in Meriden at Hubbard Park. I used to live near there. And it's just a very cool event. There's like a bazillion. I forget what they say their number is, but like 1 million something daffodils. So, still doing teaching work, yeah. 1 million daffodils at Hubbard Park, usually in the spring. They always have a big event. You have to literally bus you in. And it's always very enjoyable. And I guess a lot of events are not going to be happening this year. Hello. So that's a bummer. But, you know, you can certainly drive through. Hubbard Park is off of Route 66 over on the Southington-Plainville line. Southington-Meriden line. And it's a beautiful park. If you ever feel like taking a little ride, it's a great place to go. And it's at the end of the Chamberlain Highway from New Britain. You would take a right. And if you're on 691, I think it's exit 4. I want to say exit 4. Off of 691. East or west. I think there's an exit on both sides. So you can check it out sometime. Yeah, it's a really great festival. And they've been doing it for years. There's music, there's vendors, and there's lots and lots of flowers. Like I said, about 1 million or more daffodils, all daffodils. And they even have a display area where all the different kinds of daffodils are there. I never knew there were that many varieties. Everything from white and yellow there are other colors too, and there's mixes of other colors, and there's mixes of styles. Like I said, I don't know all of them. Oh, here we go. Here's some daffodils right there. This person's house. They're cute. So there's more than I ever could have imagined when it comes to daffodils. Didn't even know there were that many until I went to the festival and saw the different varieties. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah. So yes, they can drive by and view them without the festival. You're right, Cheryl. That's what I just said. Sometimes I just go over there because I just like driving through there. That's the place where they light up all the Christmas time. They do all the lights in there, and they make all kinds of animals in statues and lights, from giraffes to elephants, bears, crocodiles, daffodils, but mostly animals, and the whole place is lit up. You can see it from the highway. It's really a beautiful display that they do there. I like that. So anyways, just figured I'd take a little walk today. Oh, check out this person's house. They got some beautiful tulips and whatever those other things are. Somebody I'm sure knows. The purple ones, the white ones, and the pink ones. I'm not sure I know the name of those. I do know tulips though. Tulips and daffodils and roses. Those are the ones I know. Oh, and sunflowers. A lot of them escape my memory when I see them of what they are. But there are just so many, so unless you're a master gardener like my sister, you might not know them all. And she has a friend who knows them all with their Latin names, which is like amazing. Oh, they got more daffodils in their backyard. They do tend to come out right where the sun hits them the best, right? You've probably seen that most of the time with daffodils. That part I do know a little bit about. It's very nice. So, anyways, today is another bright and sunny day. I believe it's supposed to be going over 60. How awesome is that? And the warmer weather is coming. On Sunday, we're coming up to Easter. So, I don't know about you guys, but my mom and I still celebrate Easter Bunny coming to the house and having a good time with the babies. And I even do it for my kids too. So it's always enjoyable. I used to go, I was talking to somebody yesterday who went to Maine for Easter once, and the day before was really warm. I'm talking about you, girl. And and the next day was snow, a blizzard, and they froze their butts off. So, just depends on what happens that year. I used to go to a sunrise service at, whatever time it was, 5:36 in the morning. And boy, sometimes it was cold. So, I haven't done that in a long time. And I won't this weekend. We're going to actually have our service online again. I would have preferred it to be outdoors, but we just weren't going to be sure to guarantee the weather and being warm enough. And I've seen a few church services outside where they're just, everybody's spread apart in different places in an area, let's say, like a park or whatever. I saw one on Facebook, I think it was. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. It's nice how people can think outside the box and come up with creative ways to still stay socially connected. Super important, right? So, anyways, not too many other thoughts going through my head today. I'm just going to take some soup over to my mom. I made some chicken noodle soup, and we'll have dinner later. And that's my whole day. But it's good to be spending it with you guys a little bit, always. And I like seeing who comes on. And I love it when you comment. So, comment. Share your wisdom. Everybody's got so much wisdom out there. There's no There's no lockdown on it by me, that's for sure. So you can always share your tidbits of wisdom, and people can learn from you. Always want to pass it on, right? So here we go. Here's our beautiful sun today. What a gorgeous, gorgeous day. A nice breeze, a bright sun, a few clouds. Just gorgeous. So signing off for now. The sun is always shining, guys. Keep that in mind all the time. Love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.